Now I need to preface my first video on this channel is that I have not been, or had been smoking cigars since November of 2024, and I may not get it all right. Eventually I'll get it right. But what I do like about cigars is the fact that it gets you outside. I prefer to smoke outside. I do go to a cigar lounge in the city I actually full-time live in, but right now I'm in the Dominican Republic, and I'm going to go over the Herrera Esteli Norteño Lonsdale. Now, this particular cigar right here, for 2024 from a Cigar Aficionado, is ranked at number 19. The rating is a 92, whatever that means. I assume that it's under a blind smoke test. I hope it was. Made by La Gran Fabrica Drew Estate. Factory location, Nicaragua. And by the way, I have a slight bias to the Esteli region in Nicaragua. Anytime I've smoked a cigar from that area, it's been nothing but pleasant. Let's see, the price. So this one I bought here, it was $12.74. It's a fine, decent price for a cigar, and I bought it today. And I kind of try to stick around that, but you'll see in other videos I'm going to do, the price is going to substantially increase. But, so the dimensions, a 6.5 inch by 44 ring gauge. Nice, decent, long, somewhat medium-sized cigar. So, obviously, the filler is from Nicaragua, the binder is Honduran, and the wrapper is Mexican. And it's a full strength. And I prefer a full strength, and I'm not a snob where I'm only going to smoke, you know, full strength. I might go lighter, I might go medium, I might go medium full. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out of its package, take a big old sniff of it and see what I think. Let's see. Oh yeah, so already I can tell it's full bodied already. It looks like it's box pressed. It's square in shape a little bit, which is fine. I am not a snob when it comes to box press or just traditionally hand rolled. I mean, they're all hand rolled, but this one obviously is box pressed. And you get some good earthy tones off this. Not terrible earthy tones. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It smells like a farm, but not in a bad way. Not like the manure smell. You're like, you know what I mean. Not the manure smell. It smells great. All right. Let's go ahead and clip this guy. Right here. Clip it right about right. No, it's too much. Clip you right about right. There. It's always good when you get the cap like that, when you get it off and it's not destroyed in some way. I got a cheap cigar cutter, which is fine, and I'm going to be pairing this with Coke Zero. Now, a lot of people will pair it with rum or expensive whiskey or scotch. That's all right. I get it. I like Coke Zero. I don't know what to say. I am that guy who likes a good cigar with a Coke Zero. So we're gonna go ahead and light this sucker. I don't have a stand for this phone, so you just have to trust me that I'm lighting it with a. I don't have my torch went out, and this is all I got. So it's all you got. It's all you got. Wow. The first draw on it, I'm getting a sweet taste already. A little bit of spice, just because it's the first light. I don't know what it's going to taste like down the line. Kind of leathery taste, which is fine by me. I don't mind that. Let me keep lighting it. Let's see. A lot of spice. A lot of spice. Not like terrible, I would say. I need to continue to light this. It's a little moist out here today. It's rained a lot here in Santo Domingo. So let me hit this up again. The secondary smoke isn't very bad. It's very, I won't say aromatic, but it's not like terrible. You know, sometimes some full body cigars will drive out the roaches and the fleas and the ticks and all the insects. This is not that bad. We continue to, wow. Your tongue definitely gets a hit of just black pepper notes just right out the bat. Wow. Okay. So what I've noticed is the more you puff on this thing, yeah, I'm sorry, it's not. I didn't light it correctly, but we'll work on that. But what I do notice is there's a lot of pepper still. It's continuing. I don't know if it's going to smooth out. It might. But let me enjoy this a little more. So far in the first, I guess, minute or so, it's not bad. I think as of right now, it's $12, and it's worth $12. And it's not saying that's bad, but I apologize for all you aficionados out there. If I had a torch, this would look better, but it doesn't. So, sorry. But you get a drink of Coke Zero. The Coke Zero sort of adds more spice to it, if that makes more sense. Not in a bad way, it just kind of prolongs it, I would say. I tried to retro inhale or retrograde or whatever they call that, and it's starting to smooth out a little bit. I'm the noob. I've only been doing this for 6-7 months, so it is what it is. When you start something, always you're gonna go through a noob phase, and that's just the way it is. It's not a bad thing. Okay. All right. I may not say a lot. Just sort of enjoying this. I mean, that's what cigar smoking is all about. Just sort of hang out with friends, have a beer or a wine or a rum, and kind of joke around and light one of these up and wait for the nicotine buzz to hit. But so far, I don't mind this. It's not like I would say I've smoked a few cigars since November of 2024 when I first got to the Dominican Republic. And this one, I don't know. I don't hate it. Now, the smoke is very dense, let's put it that way, which is fine. I'm not complaining about that. It is what it is, but I am getting some sort of walnutty taste to it. The leathery taste sort of went away, and it kind of, the walnut came in. It sort of has the that sort of taste right now. The pepper's still there, but you know, not really that in your face. So I like to get outside when I smoke a cigar, because you can hear the birds doing their shenanigans. And since it's raining, they're not really flying right now. They're just ducking out of the weather. Except for that bird. Okay, yeah. So, upon lighting it, if that flavor and that profile continued, I don't think I'd smoke this one again. But so far, right now, I'm enjoying this. I can see why this is a number 19, rating 92. I can see that, I guess. I don't necessarily know how the aficionados grade such a cigar or cigars in itself. But if it's a 0 out of 100, a 92 is still A minus. It's still a good grade. I like the wrapper. It's sort of there's not a lot going on. You got it's like a bird of paradise. This is Norteño. It's got the Herrera Esteli by Drew Estate. This is we guaranteed tobacco used in Herrera Esteli, and it's the finest vintage, aged, air cured black cigar leaf. Okay, I think. Yeah, see. I like cigar wrappers that are sort of like this. Like the Olla de Nicaragua. I kind of like their cigar bands. Oh, there's the parakeets. Okay. This is definitely smoothed out. Now I kind of wish I had some rum to taste this with. Maybe Barcelo from Dominican Republic. I think something like that. Not too dark, but not too light. Not white rum, but sort of in the middle. Kind of like a reddish. I think that would go good with this. Maybe even sweet. I'm not a big fan of sweet rum, but yeah, this is, I like it. I could, you know, again, I don't, I haven't really developed my palate for smoking cigars yet, because you need time, and you need to smoke a variety. You just can't just stick with Arturo Fuente or AJ Fernandez or Rocky Patel or Olla de Nicaragua. You get my point. All the different factories out there. you just really can't stick with one. I mean, you can if you want. There's nothing wrong with it, but I kind of like to taste as much as I can from different factories, and from light to full bodied. And this is, I prefer, like I said, I prefer cigars that are full bodied, right in your face. You know, lets you know you're doing something. A lot of times when you smoke, in my opinion, when you smoke a lighter cigar, you get more air than flavor, and that's not. And hey, some people like it, but I kind of like this. Let me get some more Coke Zero in my mouth. Oh yeah. I highly suggest a Coke Zero with this. I know that seems maybe a little weird, but yeah, that's a. Yeah, that's a solid cigar. I like to hear those birds, man. I'm like deep in the city here, and there's not a lot of green space, if you will, except for my backyard and my front yard. And by saying that, it's, you're not going to play football on it, but you can barely hear the traffic, which is good. And not a lot of road traffic near my house. Oh shit. Whoops. But okay. See, it evened out a little bit, sort of. I haven't got the nicotine buzz yet. It's coming down the line, I can tell. But so what Cigar Aficionado said about this, I think one of the tasters was Garrett Rutledge. He says, Willie Herrera got to start developing in-house blends for the El Titan de Bronze factory in Miami's Little Havana. But for the last decade, he's been a master blender at the Drew Estate in Nicaragua. His influence is perhaps most evident in the brand that bears his name, Herrera Esteli. Brand has performed strongly in our top 25 rankings, including the Herrera Esteli Norteño Robusto Grande, number 7 cigar in 2016. But its thinner counterpart is this one, the Esteli Norteño Lonsdale, packs a stronger punch. Pressed Lonsdale is a full-bodied, leathery smoke. Notes of toasted pecan. Okay, I said walnut, but tomato, and licorice before a latte finish. Okay. Again, most people's tastings will vary wildly, but I guess he's not far off. And like whoever Mr. Rutledge is, he's probably doing this for a decade. So I'll take his word for it. Wow. Wow, that, I'm telling you. I'd say I wouldn't, should I say I highly recommend this? If you like a full-bodied, sort of starts off in your face and then sort of just smooths out, I'd say do this. I guess in conclusion, I recommend this. As a novice cigar smoker who hasn't been doing this very long, highly suggest, if you like full-bodied cigars, the Herrera Esteli, Norteño Lonsdale is a solid pick for $10 to $13. Highly recommend, as I would say. Yeah, as a novice cigar smoker myself.